All I want for Christmas is you.
Baby.
Oh, babe. All right, guys. Holiday Survival 101.
Yes.
Relationships.
Yeah. Your relationship also has to survive the holiday season. And guess what? Like, sometimes it's a breaking point for many couples. Like, the interaction, the pressure to buy that gift, or if you're dating, the pressure to propose and pop the question during the holidays,
Ooh.
or just because you spent that time with those toxic relatives that we mentioned earlier during Thanksgiving, and now the pressure is on to get engaged or to get married or to have that kid, and it drums up conversations that you probably weren't ready to or prepared to have. So sometimes you gotta plan ahead so that your relationship can survive the holidays.
Exactly. So, like, one of the things you need to do is like make plans.
Yes.
You know, like talk about the holidays, talk about how you and your spouse are going to, prioritize each other, and like make sure that you have a schedule.
Yes.
Like, I know this was really big for you because when we first got married, like we had like 5 or 6 houses that we had to go to. And it was very draining for my introvert right here. But I loved it. Like, I could just zip across town, back over here, East Baltimore, West Baltimore. Like, I loved it. But it didn't work. And I used to get like the eyes like, like I'm ready to go. And like I'm sitting there like, what is wrong with you? Like, aren't you having fun? So schedule it out.
Yes, absolutely. Again, plan ahead. Like, know what house you're going to, when you're going to, and sometimes even how much time you're going to spend at that particular house, so that you're not running yourself ragged, and that you can still prioritize each other as well. Because if you burn out running from house to house and spending time with all these different people, and then by the end of the day you're drained, you're not going to have the energy to give each other. And that should be the number one priority. So when you're trying to make sure that your relationship is surviving the holidays, the number one thing to do is, again, plan it out. And sometimes you got to say, okay, we're going to do these people and spend time with these individuals, family members, friends, or whatever, during Thanksgiving, and then Christmas we're going to spend maybe together, or we're going to spend Christmas with family, but Christmas Eve is dedicated for us. But you got to plan ahead, and you got to carve out that time for each other, or you will miss the boat on, again, spending that quality time with each other. And at the end of the holiday season, you may not even like each other. So
and I know one thing for me is like I had a hard time saying no. So like if someone invited us to their house, I was just like, oh yeah, sure. Like, oh my gosh, they invited us over.
Yes, and we were adding it to the list of the other 4 to 5 houses.
We did. So like learning to say no and being comfortable with it is a gift that I have not developed. Okay? I leave it to somebody else.
Yeah. So again, plan ahead and carve out that time for each other. Like, one of the things we even did a couple of years in a row actually was Thanksgiving we would spend with family. So day before Thanksgiving we spend with in-laws. Thanksgiving Day we spend with family. Christmas we out of here, and we actually took time away. Like, went down to another part of on a mini vacation, if you will, and spent Christmas with just us two and our children. And the time was great. It was relaxing. We were able to unwind, focus on each other. We would only take one gift each, so like focus on each other, open that one gift, and then just keep it moving. But the focus was the true spirit of the holiday season, again, giving time and loving on each other and showing appreciation and gratitude for each other and for the gifts that you are to each other.
That's true. And then the last thing, like, you want to make sure that you're planning that time alone. So even if you can't go away for a mini vacay, you definitely want to make sure that you're having a date night or, a night in where you guys can sit and talk and laugh and enjoy each other and get away from the stressors of the holiday.
Yeah, absolutely. Carve out that time for each other. Like, after the kids burn out with the gifts or whatever, or even if they don't, leave them to their gifts and then take some time to yourself. And even carving out time with your children, if you have children, just to kind of interact on the holiday season and not have that time with the gifts. So have a point where you say, it's cutoff time, put the gifts away, let's spend some time together. Whether it's watching movies, like we like to watch old Christmas movies with our kids, and share with them some of the experiences that we had as kids watching certain movies and things of that nature. And they love the old movies, I think, more than the new Christmas movies.
Yeah, just remember what this holiday season is truly about, and just prioritize it.
Yes. So again, you want to survive the holidays. You want your relationship to survive the holidays. And this is how. Carve out that time.
All right, guys. First, we want to say happy holidays. We are so grateful to be at the close of another year. And we're so grateful for all of you that's come along on this journey with us. Guys, make sure that you survive the holidays. No, don't survive the holidays. Don't survive. You want to thrive in this holiday season. Don't let the stresses get to you. Understand that this is just one part of a whole picture. Don't let it stress you out. All right?
All right. See you guys next time. Happy holidays.